this week we're going to be talking about something. It's a skill that we teach people in our workshop, and it's called finding the request behind the complaint. And so you'll notice that in our communities and our families and our organizations, we do a lot of complaining. Sometimes we feel like we're the one complaining, and other times we feel like people are seeking us out to complain. We do encourage you to support each other and create space for ventilation. And what that really means is that you find people that you can trust, that you can vent your frustrations to in a healthy way, which means that you put a time limit on it. And when you do it with the intention that you're clearing space, that you can find a solution to the problem and move on in a way that feels good. The problem with complaining and ventilating too much is it keeps us stuck in a cycle of feeling very disempowered. It feels like we're a victim when we're complaining, and that things are completely out of our control and that we're powerless to change them. So this tip that we're going to talk about today is a great tool for freeing you up. So behind every complaint is a request. And if we haven't learned how to articulate our needs and ask for what we want, it can be very tough to get in touch with what it is that we're needing to ask for. And the go-to for us will be to complain about it. And sometimes we haven't even thought about, we can be complaining, but we really haven't taken the time to think about, well, what am I really wanting to ask for here? So the first step is to think about a complaint that you've had, one or two complaints that you've had recently. Write them down, and then really ask yourself, what is it that I'm needing to ask for? If I were able to ask for anything, what would it be? And try to get the nugget of what's the request behind your complaint. And then the next step, of course, would be to find the courage and the support to be able to bring your request forward to whomever you need to ask. Know that often in work situations where maybe we have a supervisor or a boss that we find intimidating, or someone that we feel is not willing to be influenced by us, it can be very tough to bring our request forward. So in the beginning, just sort of start to focus on, when you find yourself complaining, what's the request? What do you need to ask for? The other thing that you can do is you can notice people around you. If there are people coming to you with complaints, ask them what they need. Ask them what it is that they want to ask for or need to ask for, and what kind of support do they need, and how can you help them to go forward and ask for.